Proteins are some of the most important biological entities in our body, and whenever they are unable to function, this leads to a lot of problems. One of these major reasons why proteins are unable to function is denaturation. This is when there is a high temperature in the body and the proteins actually start to lose their structure. This can be calculated using the melting temperature of a protein, where the protein loses 50% or more of its structure. So this specific point, scientists may want to know so they can better design proteins for therapeutics and make sure that these proteins won't denature in the body. So how do we do this? Well, machine learning can help us. For example, the DeepSTABp research paper is a model that can actually predict the melting temperature of a protein given some data. For this project, I decided to replicate this model. And first, I need to look at the model architecture. The first part of the model architecture is looking at whether the protein was taken from a lysate or a cell. This data will first be passed through a neural network block, which will output some feature that will be used for the input for the final neural network. Next, we have the amino acid sequence of the protein. This will be transformed into numerical features so that the model can read it by the ProdTransXL encoder model. Finally, we have the growth feature, which is the temperature at which the cell or the lysate was grown at for getting the protein. Now, this will be passed through a similar neural network block to the lysate or cell data, and finally will output some features that we can concatenate into a final input feature. Now, this final input feature will be passed through a dense neural network where we will be able to finally get the melting temperature of the protein that we want. So this is the code that I've shown here, and this is only a small portion of the code. If you want to see the full code, then you can check out the Google Colab Notebook in the description below. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.